closed doors.
Yeah, behind closed doors. Yeah.
So it's but I don't want to say that in a way to sound too jaded because there are a lot of really positive things about having these meetings with legislators, because you kind of see how much they get it. A lot of them really do, and for those that don't, once you really explain it, I think it makes a lot more sense. But just to say, realistically, there are just so many things that happen in a very political way that makes it a big challenge.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that also, if you go to the Film Florida website, there's actually, you can see we have a lost business now, $1.6 billion in the last, I was going to say 6 years. We have a map that shows every industry that we touch. I mean, this is some of the literature that we keep sending out there. We have the average, the median wage for this industry is $85,000. That's almost double the state's median wage, normal median wage. So this is some of the information. Plus, we create a one sheet every year that has all the points about the bill that we're moving forward.
Yeah, so I have two things. First, I'd like to welcome Faith Finn, who is another commissioner.
No, I'm not a commissioner.
Oh, you're not a commissioner. Sorry.
I am the CRA Deputy Director for the City of Hallandale Beach. So no, not a commissioner.
Okay. Almost like a commissioner. No, I'm joking. But yeah, from Hallandale Beach. So this is great because it's community development, and that connection between community and the industry is one of the most vitally important connections that you can have. And that's key. What I was going to talk about, key to what I was going to say in the second point, which is, and I mentioned it before, there are municipalities, pockets that have their own incentive programs. So an example is Miami Beach. They have an incentive program. I believe Doral and North Miami. I'm not sure if they still have their programs.
No, North Miami and Miami Beach have small incentive programs, and the county, we have a bigger incentive program for larger projects.
Yeah, so they're smaller projects, but this connection of all the communities give you the best ability to get your project where it needs to be. So we have not heard anything from Faith because she just came in, so we're going to give the floor to Faith.
Oh, sure. So thank you for having me. The City of Hallandale Beach CRA, we just approved like a month ago our film incentive program. So it's very, very new. So we just the program is on our website in terms of our application. We're awarding, it may sound small, $5,000 to each person that may apply depending on what the criteria of the program is. But we're looking to really attract filmmakers to our city, expand our city in terms of branding, with tourism, stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, please definitely visit our website. Our program is available for upcoming filmmakers, and we'd love to have you film in our city for sure.
See, $5,000.
That's right.
You're already halfway to my $10,000 I talked about. Can we get a match?
It's more than a match because
Yeah, I know you guys.
Noel City Miami Beach has an incentive for $10,000, and it's actually very minimal requirements. You have to shoot there for 3 days. You have to spend $25,000 in their municipality to get that $10,000, but that's a good return on investment. And if you have a hotel, like if anybody's staying in hotels, they want it to be on Miami Beach. So that's a sweet spot for a lot of filmmakers. But they don't do commercials. It's either feature films or TV series or web series. You want to tell about our program?
Of course.
Okay, our program, the county program.
I'm giving away money. That's in the pie.
The county program. So the county program is, we have 2 tiers. There is the larger tier, which is $1 million plus spend for a $100,000 rebate. And for that, and actually for both tiers, you have to shoot 70% in Miami-Dade County, 70% of your vendors have to be Miami-Dade County vendors, and 70% of your hires have to be Miami-Dade County residents, not including extras. So that's kind of the 30,000-foot view of it. And then we have for $500,000 to under $1 million, there's a $50,000 rebate. And it's been pretty successful. Actually, I have a check I'm handing somebody next week. And theirs was for a commercial, for a $500,000 commercial. Because we do commercials, we actually incentivize commercials, all of them, including reality shows, just not award shows. So, yeah.
So that's great. let's see, what am I giving you all? 100,000, 50, that's 150,000, 5,000, 15,000.
15,000 North Miami Beach as well.
I'm making it rain. I'm making it rain. Okay, so we have a question right here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Christy.
Just going to mention Palm Beach County's program because all these communities kind of build programs that make sense for what they focus on and what their strengths and everything are. And for Palm Beach County, it's so tourism focused. Our sponsorship program is about tourism branded content. The crux of the program is that the project has to have distribution outside of the county, but examples of things that get sponsored are things like fishing shows and golfing shows and car enthusiast programming. So it's like a lot of tourism-based reality programming or commercial work. So you never know what's out there that could be available for whatever kind of project you're working on. So that's just an example to say, knowing your research is really great. And in fact, Film Florida has a page where they list all the local incentive programs, and Hollandale Beach I think needs to be added to that now. So you can take a look at what cities have it, what counties have it, and how they're all the formulas of each.
Yeah, and then what's interesting, I'm a producer, writer, director, and I'll step in front. Whatever it takes, I'll do it. But what's interesting, that's right. I'm sure you all know this too.
Were you gonna step in front of a train? Is that what you're saying?
Whatever it takes. But with my producer cap, I always think, what can I put in my production to maximize that budget? So it could be, maybe I'll include some fishing in it, or some cars in it. Maybe there's a piece that can happen in Hollandale. Maybe there's a piece that can happen on Miami Beach. Maybe there's a piece that happens in Miami-Dade County. And then it's great that Sandy mentioned the Miami-Dade County incentive because, you work in these steps. Okay, you're here, and then you move up to here, and then you move up to there, and you want to already be on the radar. So when you develop these relationships, which is one of the most important things in the industry, I work with a lot of celebrities, but a lot of the celebrities, I worked with them before they became a name. So these relationships are the things that you want to build over time. And who doesn't want to shoot in sexy Miami anyway? Sexy Palm Beach anyway.
Sexy Hollandale Beach.
I was going to get there, but it sounded better coming from you. But my company just shot like I mentioned before, a film in Palm Beach. But you shoot anywhere specific to where you want to get. But you're always keeping in mind, you don't want to change your story, but you're always keeping in mind that bottom line and what's going to increase that production value. So we're going to get to this next question. Oh yes, please.
I just wanted to add that, even though our program is new, we are looking to expand. So even though right now it may be $5,000, the more that we get people that it's a popular program, there is room for us to increase our incentive. So we really want to attract a lot of people coming to the city of Hollandale and really rebrand it as a place of arts and culture. So I would invite you all to really come out and really see what the program that we have, and then also, who knows, maybe you do your next film and the grant might be $25,000. So this is just a starter for us. There is room for us to grow.
That's great. I love it. Get on the radar.
I used to live in Hollandale Beach, so I'm right on the beach, so there you go.
Oh, I think Sandy might be shooting a project.
Those days are gone.
Yes, so next question.
I just wanted to congratulate Miami because actually the one you said about spending $250 and getting $50 back sounds like the rebate that the state of Tennessee is giving people. When I was doing my analysis this year, because I'm looking for a state to shoot, and we decided on Minnesota because of the rebate, and we were looking at Tennessee because if we spend $250, I was not aware of the Miami $250 one. I was aware of the $1 million one.
Ours is, no, we have $500,000, so it's
it's $500,000. Okay,
yeah,
so
$500,000.
got it.
Yeah.
It's still very attractive,
Yeah.
and I'm happy that the county is coming, forward with this. I'm very happy about the county of Palm Beach and Broward. I had an amazing time with every of the 3 counties. Now I'm gonna be shooting a movie in Hallandale, which is how I'm developing a relationship with Hallandale. And I think that if you are a smart filmmaker, like let's say that you have a $15,000 back if you spend $25,000, then you spend $25,000 in that county or that city, and then you go and shoot part of the movie in the other county, and like that you are actually maximizing. So that's why as filmmakers it's good to network with with a lot of film commissioners or film commissions because they're very knowledgeable, and like you guys said, they help you a lot. So thank you, ladies, for coming out and explaining to us how easy it is to film in Florida and how amazing the traffic is to get from one location to another compared to other states, and that in this state of Florida you can film in your private property and you don't need to get a permit.
It depends. That actually depends.
No, in your private
Yes,
property.
you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Inside your property, yes.
Inside your property.
So you all can shoot at my house.
Yeah.
Correct. Inside it, like not on the sidewalk because that's public property.
Yeah, yes, correct. There are some municipalities, but I wanted just to let you know, there are some municipalities that do have to get a permit for shooting on private property, like Miami Beach, Golden Beach, City of South Miami. But we have that knowledge, so that if you're going to shoot, we can tell you that you will need a permit, and there might be that particular municipality might have permitting fees that you wouldn't know about, and that's part of what we educate you on, as well as our websites also have a lot of information. I know they do. How many municipalities do you permit for?
So Palm Beach County has 39 and we permit for 32 of them. So some of them have their own process, but I'm not going to, like we were saying before, I'm not going to say, oh, good luck calling them. I'll say, this is their city manager, this is what we've heard from other filmmakers about how, if they're friendly or not, and this is the way that you can approach them. So we'll give advice on even the ones we don't permit.
And so we permit for Miami-Dade County, all the roadways, the airport, the seaport, unincorporated Miami-Dade County, and 16 municipalities. So, in fact, we just added Opa-locka.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Opa-locka.
Yeah.
And we have Hollandale in the house. It's coming up strong with 5K, making my pot bigger. So we have time for one more question. This has been great. So one more question. Any questions in the house? Okay. I do have one last statement. And thanks for the Miami Web Fest. Brian Thompson right here in the house. I'm very happy to be able to do this live and not virtual.
Me too.
It makes a huge difference. Although virtual was great to have the virtual events, it made a huge difference. My esteemed panelists and Faith coming in strong, bringing it. It made a big difference. I want to thank my panelists. They have done a tremendous job for this panel, this live and in-person panel. Thank you very much, my panelists.
Thanks for having us.
And I have to say, being a filmmaker and a producer and having a production company here for quite a while, I'm not going to say how long, it is great to shoot here when it's cold everywhere else. Come on down to South Florida. All of Florida, but we're going to say South Florida for right now. Don't tell these other people in Upper Florida. Really come down to Florida and come and shoot. The production value, that production quality, it gets no better. So thank you all for coming out.
I just want to say one thing. Just so you know, our website is filmmiami.org, so it's with one M, F-I-L, Miami.org, and it has tons of information.
And we're pbfilm.com. I actually have some cards with me too if anybody wants to touch base. Happy to do email, phone call, meeting, whatever.
And we are cohbcra.org.
There you go. Okay, everybody. We'll be at the step and repeat to take pictures, and then please stay on board. We have an exciting panel coming up with DJ EFN. That's going to be something else. So step on to the step and repeat. Thank you all.
That way I can get everybody to the step repeat, and then they can take pictures with them while I'm setting up.
Yeah, I just want to take a picture.
Nicky Jam. Man, huge artist.
I love that you do that. I know exactly
I was like, wait a minute. I know this guy. I saw his dreads. Great. And he shows up and like, wait, they could have used that one. I'm gonna hear your part. Relax. Trust me, I ain't trying to buy you another part.